Hello, this is Dr. Deepika from Panacea Spine Pain Ortho and Sleep Center. And today's topic is myofascial pain syndrome. What is myofascial pain syndrome? It is pain coming from the muscle basically. So, the pain can come from different structures. So, one of the pains which is coming from the muscles is called myofascial pain syndrome. So there are different types, like it can be just it has started because of some external, like you got some injury or some working in one position for very long time, overuse we say, or some deficiency, or you're having thyroid. So these are the many things that can cause this myofascial pain syndrome. So it can last only a few days to a few weeks, but if it is lasting beyond 6 months, then we have to think about how to treat it. Few days, that is called acute stage, and then it becomes chronic, that is beyond 6 months. So acute stage, what we'll do, I will let you know, and chronic stage, how we will treat all those things, I'll let you know. First, we should diagnose it, and then only we should start the treatment. How will we diagnose? Maybe you had some accident, or you had some like small this thing, something, you got shoulder somewhere, it got hit or something like that. So that time you will have muscle pain. Obviously, any normal day-to-day activities, somewhere you will have some injury and it will cause muscle pain, but it will last barely, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, not more than that. What we will do usually is some like ice we will put, or some heat therapy, hot pack we will put. We will take some paracetamol and the pain will go away. That is normal, and that does not need much of any treatment. Max to maximum, you can get some massage done by some physiotherapy or something like that, and it will go away. That is normal. That is just acute stage. If it persists and it goes to the chronic stage, beyond 6 months, you're still having pain, yeah, and it is coming in one particular muscle, then we have to consider and we have to treat it. And first of all, we have to diagnose it. Why it is difficult to diagnose, why it is usually underdiagnosed? Because it can be confused with other conditions. First we have to rule out those conditions, and then only we can come to this as the main cause of your pain. So how will we diagnose a chronic myofascial pain syndrome? First of all, it will be only to one region, maybe one limb, upper limb, lower limb, only in the back, between your shoulders. So that we have to see from where it is coming. And one more thing is that the pain will move from there to other regions, like maybe in between the shoulders, it may move to my arm, to your arm, like that. It can happen. So that is called referred pain. So pain is coming from somewhere else and it is showing effect in some other place. That is called referred pain, and that can happen with myofascial pain syndrome. So we call something called trigger points. Trigger points are very common in myofascial pain syndrome, and that is one of the help in the diagnosis of this syndrome. So what is the trigger point? Trigger point is what we call in normal layman terms spasm. So you will have muscle spasm, and the muscle will hold very tight, and you will feel one like a ball or something like that. You can feel on your body, and if you press it, that pain will come, which you usually have, that main pain. That kind of pain will occur, and the same kind of referred pain will come when you press on that. That is called the trigger point, and that will be a little irritable also. If you press on it, they will have lot of pain. So that is called a trigger point. So you can have a lot of trigger points in that one muscle, that one region of muscles, and that can be because of, as I said previously, overuse, posture is not good, or something like this. So if there is any underlying cause, maybe some spondylosis, patient is having some scoliosis. Scoliosis means the spine alignment is not right. So that means your mechanical axis will be wrong, and that can cause certain muscles to contract more and certain muscles will be relaxed. So because of that continuous contraction and overuse of that muscle, certain bands will form, taut bands will form, it will not relax, and that will cause trigger points, and that will cause your pain. So is it coming from some underlying condition? We have to check that, we have to treat that. It can be because of vitamin D deficiency, It can be because of if you have some hypothyroidism. Maybe you have not been diagnosed, but you are having these symptoms or other symptoms of hypothyroidism. You should get it treated. And even iron deficiency also, you can have this trigger points. So we have to diagnose, and then we have to see the underlying condition. If they have some spondylosis, cervical spondylosis, lumbar spondylosis, that can cause these muscles to contract. Very severe contraction will be there. So we have to relieve that, and then only also treat this and that simultaneously, so that we don't just treat the symptom. We should treat the cause also. So what all are the treatments that we can give for this myofascial pain syndrome? I'm not going to talk about what you'll do for spondylosis, scoliosis, all those things are separate topics. First, as I said, underlying cause also should be treated, and this also should be treated. So how can we treat it? Conservative treatment has been tried, but the results are okay. Like some people are very happy with that, some people are not. Physiotherapy might help, might not help. And all this, as I said, if it is acute, all these medications, physiotherapy, heat and cold, all those things will help. If it's chronic condition, it's a little more resistant, so we might have to do something like invasive, like trigger point injection and ultrasound we can do, and we can find exact trigger points, and we can inject either a local anesthetic, or we can give, in our center we are giving ozone to the trigger points to release it, and the pain will reduce automatically, and it will be immediate effect. As soon as it gets released, they will have pain relief. So that is like very diagnostic. We will know that the patient is happy with it, and it will be released immediately. And there are other things also people will do, but this is like one of the things that you can do to relieve that pain. Thank you.